Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmeline. Welcome to the Enchanted Rose, and today I'm going to be talking about the 21 things that I love about Disney in honor of me turning 21 on Monday. So I'm sorry that this video is up late in the week. I normally post on Wednesdays, but this is going up on Friday. Like I said, on Monday I did turn 21 and I didn't have time to film a video that day. And the rest of the week I just been kind of crazy, catching up on some schoolwork because I did miss classes on Monday to go home and renew my license and do some fun birthday stuff. So it's just been kind of like a crazy-ish, busy-ish week and stuff. I never got time to film this to get this up on time, but here it is. So hope you guys can forgive me. So I'm going to be talking about the 21 things, or at least like 21 things that I could think of. I'm sure there's so many more things that I love about Disney, but these 21 things are anything from movies to the music to the parks, like basically anything Disney. I'm going to kind of stop rambling on in this intro and let's get on with the 21 things I love about Disney. So the first thing that I have on my list is movies. I have loved Disney movies since I was a little girl. I still obviously love Disney movies. You guys know that I have been doing some movie reviews on my channel. I do have a playlist dedicated to all the movie reviews and like reaction videos to trailers and stuff like that on my channel. So I will have that linked down below in the description box for you guys to go and check out if you guys are interested in seeing any of those videos. The movies are definitely what got me into Disney. I think for most people it's the movies. That's where it all started. I have so many memories going to see Disney movies and just watching Disney movies and stuff like that, and I just think that they are so enjoyable like as a child and for children now, and I can still enjoy Disney movies up to this day as a 21-year-old adult. Number 2 is I think that there is something for everyone with Disney, whether it's the princesses, pirates, Star Wars, Marvel, animal movies, the live action movies, animation, etc. Like there's so much that Disney has to offer with their movies and their books and their TV shows and stuff, especially now at Disney Plus. There's just so much, and everybody can find at least one thing they like about Disney. I love pretty much almost everything about Disney, and I know some people that don't like everything about Disney, like my boyfriend Andrew. He's not obviously a big fan of the Disney princesses and stuff like that, but he is a big Star Wars and Marvel fan, so that's where he kind of gets like his Disney enjoyment from those. He also is kind of into like the National Geographic stuff that's on Disney Plus, and he's like into all that stuff. So like Disney Plus, like there's so much for him to watch, there's so much for me to watch, and it's kind of nice. And like I said, there's just something for everybody, adults, children, teens, like there's something for everybody. Everybody can find something that they like with Disney, and I think that's one thing that is really awesome about Disney. Number 3 is the music. Disney music is probably some of my favorite music. I did create I have 3 Spotify playlists that are like Disney related. I'll have them linked down below if you guys want to check them out. I never really talk about my Spotify that much on my channels. But yeah, I created 3 playlists. One is like music you can hear in the park. One of them is music that you'll hear in movies, and the other one is kind of like a throwback Disney Channel song, so like Hannah Montana, Jonas Brothers, stuff like that. The music is just super fun to listen to. Like park music is fun to listen to, and it just reminds me of the parks, and it kind of like makes me feel a little bit of comfort when I'm missing the parks. Like I'm like, oh, like I love listening to the soundtrack to like Spaceship Earth or something like that. I don't know. Like it's been something I've been just kind of like liking to listen to and relax to because it's mostly like instrumentals and stuff like that. So I kind of like to listen to that like while I'm doing homework or just playing like The Sims or something like that. It's kind of fun to listen to. And like I said, it just reminds me of the Disney parks, at least Disney World. The music in the movies is always so good. Like there are some really good songs from the Disney movies. I think we can all agree on that. Everybody definitely has a all-time favorite Disney song. One of mine is probably Friend Like Me from Aladdin. That is probably one of my all-time favorite Disney songs. I could probably go on and on about what some of my favorite Disney songs are, but they are all included in that Disney movies playlist. And like I said before, with like the Disney Channel like throwbacks, I kind of like to consider that to be kind of Disney Disney music, and it just kind of like brings me back to my childhood, like growing up and listening to Hannah Montana 24/7 and listening to songs and literally listening to them on repeat, annoying the crap out of my parents so I could write down the lyrics so I could remember them. I did that. Ask my mom and dad. I really did that. Number 4 is the parks. The parks are just absolutely so much fun. How can you not love going to a Disney park? I know that some people don't really get the hype of that. Andrew, I'm talking to you. Some people just don't really get the hype of the parks, but I think once you're there and you're in it, like, you're just like, this is actually kind of cool. I also think that there's just so much to do at the parks, like, and there's something, again, for everybody. There are big, like, thrill rides. There are sit-down, laid-back rides. There are shows. The food is really good, which I will talk about later. The music, the merch, like, there's so much to do at the parks. Like, and it's for everybody, like, anybody can go to the parks, and it's just a lot of fun, and I always have a lot of fun there, and I always make so many memories at the parks. And there's so many different places where the parks are, like, you have the parks in Florida, you have Disneyland in California, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo, you have the Aulani Resort in Hawaii. I know that's not a park, but it's still a part of Disney. There's just so many different places, and I would love to go to all of the parks one day in my life. It'll probably never happen because that's just crazy amounts of money, but that would be really, really cool as a Disney fan to do. But, I don't know, I just really, really love the parks. They hold a very special place in my heart. Number 5 is there is always something new coming from Disney, whether that is new movies, new music, new rides, new attractions, new lands. Like, there's so much new stuff that always comes. Like, for the parks, for example, they're always updating rides. They are always adding new attractions to like the parks and stuff like that. Like, they're adding the new the Ratatouille restaurant to Epcot. They are revamping Spaceship Earth for the next 2 years, which I'm pretty sad about because I love Spaceship Earth, and if I go there in between the time that they're renovating, I'm going to be sad that I can't do it. But I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It looks really, really cool. Galaxy's Edge, like adding that and adding the Adventures Campus to Disneyland. They're just adding so much to the parks, and even more comes to the parks because of all of the new movies and everything that's coming out, and I just think it's super, super cool. And every single time you go to Disney, I feel like there's something new there. Every time I've gone to Disney, there has always been something new that I've never seen before, and I think that's why I love the parks so much, and I never get tired of the parks, because Andrew asks me that all the time. He's like, how do you not get sick of it? And I'm like, there's always something new, and he's like, no, there's not, and I'm like, no, there literally is. It could literally just be a new ride, and I'm like so pumped for it. I might not even like step foot on that ride, but just like seeing it like is super, super cool. Like, for example, Toy Story Land. I didn't get to step foot on Slinky Dog, but was I damn excited to see it actually in person? Hell yeah, I was. There's just always something new to Disney, like I said, whether it's music, movies, attractions, like park stuff, anything, and I think that's really, really cool that they just keep changing. Number 6 is merch. I love Disney merch. I was like decked out in Disney merch today when I was walking to my sign language class. I'm wearing my Disney Spirit jersey, my rose gold one. I obviously have the ears that I made on right now, which I will link the DIY to this down below in the description box if you guys are interested. I have my 2 pairs of ears here at school. I'm planning on getting some more merch when I go in March. I was wearing my new Beauty and the Beast Loungefly backpack to my sign language class because I don't need to bring a lot to there, and I kind of wanted to wear it. I had my Disney travel mug. Like, I am a Disney merch addict. It is really bad. I don't know, merch is just so fun. It's so fun to wear. It's so fun to, like, have in your home. And I don't know, I just really, really love merch, and it just makes me really, really happy seeing the new merch come out, even if I'm not able to get it. I just like seeing the new merch, and it's kind of cool, and I just absolutely love Disney merch. Number 7 is food. Like I said before, the food at the parks are so good. There are so many different options, and I don't think I've ever had something at Disney and I was like, I didn't like it. Like, I don't know, the food is always so good there. There is definitely something for everybody, especially like at Epcot. Like, there's so many different places you can eat at Epcot. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I just could probably go on and on about the food, but I'm not going to. But if you guys have been to the parks, you know that they have really good food at the parks. Number 8 is the Christmas parade. The Disney Christmas parade definitely has a special place in my heart. It has been a tradition to watch it every single morning since I was like a little girl. I think we've been watching it probably since I was born, the Disney Christmas parade. And even though it's kind of like been changing lately and I'm not like super into it as I used to be, I still love watching it, and it just makes me happy, and it's like a tradition that me and my family have, watching the parade. It also holds a special place in my heart because I did get to dance in the parade back in 2011, I believe it was. I did a whole story time about that experience. If you guys are interested in that, I will have it linked down below for you guys. And I kind of talk about the story of how I was able to dance in the parade and my time dancing in the parade. It's a pretty cool story, so if you guys are any bit interested in that, definitely go and check out that video. So, I don't know, I just really love the parade. It's super fun. And just like the parades in general, like all the parades are super fun, but the Christmas parade just holds a very special place in my heart. Number 9 is Disney bounding. I think that Disney bounding is so fun. I have never really like gone full out in Disney bounding. I want to do more Disney bounding videos on my channel. I only have one video up, and I did a Disney bound for Cinderella, Aurora, and Belle. I had a lot of fun making that video, and I really want to make more. So if you guys have any requests of any characters that you guys would like to see me at Disney bound, definitely let me know in the comments down below who you would like to see, because I kind of like want to go to the thrift store or something like that and find some pieces that I can incorporate into my daily clothing wear or whatever, but I can also kind of like make it a Disney bound. And I just love it when like people go like really all out with it. Like, I'm definitely more of like a casual Disney bounder. But I see people come up with like absolutely amazing Disney bounds, and I'm just like, damn, like you are killing it. And people just get super creative with it, and I love seeing people Disney bound. I think it's really cool to see it at the parks. Like, I love seeing like the Star Wars ones. Like, I think those are super cool, and I hope I see some really cool ones at the parks when I go. But yeah, I don't know, Disney bounding, I just think it's pretty cool. Number 10 are the cast members. I don't really think that cast members sometimes get a lot of love. They don't get appreciated as much as I think they should. They are there to make your trip as memorable and as amazing as it can be. And I have definitely had some awesome experiences with cast members when I've gone to Disney, like my Be Our Guest experience that I had. I also did a video on that. I'm just kind of plugging videos in this video. But I did do a story time on an amazing experience that I had at the Be Our Guest restaurant. And this waiter that was there absolutely made our trip super special for us. And it was just really cool to like see somebody do something really nice for me and my family. They're there to just make sure that you are happy. They are there to make you, they're just there to make you happy. And I know people don't always treat them with the most respect, and I really wish they would, because it is just their job to make sure everything is going perfect for you, and they want to do everything that they can to help. And I just don't think sometimes they get appreciated that much. So if you are a Disney cast member and you are watching this, thank you so much for everything that you do. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. And even if I don't get like a magical moment from a cast member on any of my trips, I really don't care, because I know that cast members are doing things for other families and stuff, and I would much rather have them make a little girl's day super exciting than make mine exciting. But yeah, they just do so much. They work super hard to make sure that every guest is happy, and I don't think they get appreciated that much. But yeah, so cast members, you're awesome. Number 12 are character meet and greets. Character meet and greets are probably if not they are probably my favorite thing to do at the parks. I love meeting characters. I'm such a character person. They are just so fun for me. I love getting to talk to them. It kind of like makes me feel like a kid. I get super excited and nervous to talk to characters. Like, you should see me when I'm waiting in line to meet Cinderella. I'm like freaking out. It's kind of embarrassing because I'm 21 years old, but I don't know. I just absolutely love meeting characters, and I love that how every time I go and talk to a character, I could meet Cinderella like 10 times, and each time is going to be different, and I just love getting to talk to them, having different conversations, and I love seeing little kids interact with the characters too. I love watching videos and stuff and seeing it live in person. I just think it's absolutely magical, and it is just super, super fun to watch. Number 13 are Pop Funkos. I am a big Pop Funko person, and like it could be any type of Pop Funko, like Riverdale or Doctor Who, but Disney Pop Funkos I absolutely love. My mom and dad got me the new Cinderella carriage, fairy godmother, and Cinderella in like her pink dress pops for my birthday, and I absolutely love them. Like, those are probably my favorite pops that I have. But yeah, I'm just a big pop person. I love collecting them, and if it's Disney, it's even better. Number 14 are mini ears. I love collecting mini ears. I only have 3 pairs of mini ears, and one are the ones that I'm wearing on my head that I made myself. No, I lied. I have 4 because I made one for Christmas. I don't have them with me here because I don't need my Christmas ones here because it's not Christmas anymore. I just think they're so fun to collect. I think people do amazing jobs making their own. Like, people on Etsy make absolutely amazing ears. Like, sometimes the ears that I see on Etsy are better than ones that I see at the parks. Like, people are so creative with them, and I love that there are many different ways for you to DIY them. Like I said before, I did make these ears. They are definitely not the best. Like, you can actually barely like see the ear. You can kind of see it more over here. But I tried. They were my first ever mini ears that I made. But they're just super, super fun to make. They're super fun to collect. I definitely want to grow my collection. I'm planning on getting a new pair of ears when I go in March. Don't know what I want to get yet, but I will figure that out when I go to the parks, and you guys will definitely see pictures of me with my new ears on, and you will see them in videos. I don't know. I just love mini ears. They are just so, so fun. Number 15 are books. I am definitely not a big Disney book person. I definitely was when I was a kid. I had a lot of like little Disney books. And I just recently got the Star Wars Padme book and the Ahsoka book, and I'm really into those so far. I really like the Padme book from what I've read so far, but I just think it's really cool that they can be an extension to a story of Disney movies, and even like the What If series that I've seen at Barnes & Noble, I really want to read them. They are like, it's kind of about the villains, and it's like, what if, what have I seen? I don't know, it's like kind of like, what if Jafar like did win, or like, what if Ursula never gave Ariel her voice back. Like, I forget exactly what the plots are, but they are super, super cool, and I'm really interested in reading them, and I do want to get to them eventually after I finish those 2 Star Wars books. But I do want to kind of get more into like more like young adult Disney books. But I do remember reading like little like kid Disney books too growing up, and I just think they're super, super cool. Number 16 is the Disney YouTube community. I absolutely love this community. Everybody in this community that at least I have come across has been so supportive. There's lots of different types of content. Like, I do a lot of makeup, like Disney makeup videos. People do like movie reviews. Park vlogs are super, super fun. Like advice, like Disney tip advice, pin collection. Like, there's so much content that can be created on YouTube that's like Disney related, and it's just super, super cool. And I think it's a great way to bring Disney and, like, especially the parks back into your home if you can't be at the parks all the time. Like, I am from Massachusetts, and I go to school in New Hampshire, so I obviously am not always at the parks. So it's super cool just getting to watch, like, other people living their lives at the parks and seeing kind of, like, what's going on in their life, what they like to do, and kind of seeing, like, updates on what's happening at Disney. because I definitely had extreme FOMO when like Galaxy's Edge came out. But seeing people's, like, videos and stuff like that, even, like, Instagram posts is super, super cool. The Disney Instagram community, so far with my experience, has definitely been very supportive, too. And I just think it's really cool, like, getting to kind of see Disney through somebody else's perspective, and also, like, kind of bringing it back into your home and getting to kind of live a little bit through other people, through the parks. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. I just really, really love this community, so shout out to everybody in the Disney YouTuber community. You guys are all super awesome, and I need to make some friends. I need to make some Disney YouTuber friends. Yes, if anybody wants to be my friend, let me know. Go follow me on Instagram. It's Emmeline_Rose_. It'll be linked down below for you guys. Number 17 is the rides. I kind of touched upon the rides before about how there's something for everybody with like the thrill rides and the like kind of more chill rides and stuff like that. So I really like that, and I just think the rides are super, super fun, and it's a great way to kind of like incorporate a story from a movie into a ride and getting to kind of like immerse yourself into that story. Number 18, it is something that I can share something with someone. Like, it's something that I have in common with people. My mom and my grandma, we all love Disney so much, and that's why we just love going on trips together, and I get to like bring along a friend. Like my last trip, I got to bring along my best friend Allie, who was doing the Disney College program, so I got to bring her along. This trip for my 2 days during spring break, I get to bring Andrew along, which I'm super, super excited. But like, they are like my core people to go to Disney with. My dad's definitely not a big Disney guy. He's not a big Disney guy, and he's not a big amusement park guy. He is definitely an exception to the whole Disney is for everybody rule. He hates amusement parks. Disney is not his place, so that's why he doesn't come with us. We do miss him, but he wouldn't have fun. But anyway, even, like, it's really cool that I'm such a big Disney fan, because as a early childhood major, if you guys didn't know that, I'm in college for early childhood education, and I work at a daycare, I get to actually connect with like the kids about Disney. One little girl was talking about how her and her family might be going to Disney soon, and she gets to go and meet the real life Anna and Elsa, and I got to talk to her a little bit about how I got to meet the real life Anna and Elsa, and just, I don't know, like, being able to have something to connect with these kids about is super, super cool. And I know, like, there are people that are like, oh yeah, like, I like Disney, but like, I really love Disney, and I don't know, like, sometimes it's just like kind of like, I don't know, like, I love having conversations with these kids about Disney. I have a bunch of Disney socks. I'm wearing Elsa socks right now, if you guys can tell. And there are a bunch of little girls in one of the classrooms that I work in that literally ask me every day that I'm there, do you have princess socks on today? And I either say, yeah, I do. Here they are. Here's my Elsa socks. Or I have to say, nope, not today. And then they get mad at me because I'm not wearing my princess socks. But I don't know. It's just really cool, like, having that connection with them. And it's something I get to really, like, actually talk to them about. And I'm actually genuinely interested in their conversation that they're having, because it's about Disney. And it's just, I don't know, I think that's just super, super cool that I can, like, actually, like, really connect with little kids about it and show, like, actual genuine interest, because I want to know what they think and kind of, like, just be a child again when I talk to them. Number 19 is the park shows, the fireworks, the live musicals, screen shows, stuff like that. So what I mean is, obviously, like, parades are super, super fun. The fireworks shows like Fantasmic, Happily Ever After, the Star Wars fireworks, like, all that stuff is super fun to watch. The live musicals, like the live Beauty and the Beast show, and I haven't seen this, but the Frozen sing-along, those are really cool things that you can do at Disney. And screen shows, I didn't really know, like, how to describe it, but when I think of that, like, at the parks, I think of, like, PhilharMagic and stuff like that. I just think that those are just super fun to sit down and watch and actually kind of relax a little bit from Disney, because it can definitely get stressful and chaotic at Disney, so being able to just sit down, relax, and watch, like, a nice show is super fun. And watching the fireworks shows that they have there are absolutely amazing. I am so happy and excited to go and watch Happily Ever After again really, really soon. And I don't know, like, it's just so amazing, and Disney does such a great job, and everybody puts a lot of effort into making the shows as best as they can be. Number 20 is Disney Channel kind of random. I don't watch Disney Channel like at all anymore. I kind of really stopped watching Disney Channel after Girl Meets World got canceled. That was like probably the last show that kind of kept me hooked on to Disney Channel a little bit. Now I can't really get into it, but Disney Channel was definitely my life growing up. Like I talked about before, writing down those Hannah Montana lyrics. I seriously did that. Disney Channel shows were my life. Like, just seriously, just ask my parents. Like, those shows were my life. I literally probably had a mental breakdown during the last episode of Hannah Montana. That's how much Disney Channel shows meant to me. I'm a very big Hannah Montana fan, if you guys can't tell. And that's why when Disney Plus came out, I was like, I get to watch all of my favorite Disney Channel shows. And that made me very happy. I love Disney Channel so much. It just reminds me of my childhood, and as a child, I loved growing up watching them, and now I'm able to watch all of the shows that I loved as a kid. And number 21, the last thing on my list of things that I love about all things Disney is the Disney magic and the experience and everything that Disney has to offer. Disney is just such a magical thing. And like I said, it is always changing. Cast members are always there to do whatever they can to make your experience the best that it can be. And just stepping into Disney compared to other amusement parks is just absolutely special. There is so much effort and thought put into everything at the parks. And there is so much thought and effort put into all of the Disney movies and the songs and the books. Everything has thought behind it, and you can tell how much effort was put into it and how much these people cared about making something that was perfect for their audience. People definitely think I am probably crazy, like, other than probably my YouTube community, like I was talking about before, but I don't know. Disney just is definitely something that is very special to me. Some people don't understand why I love Disney so much. Again, Andrew, yes, I am talking about you. He doesn't get it, and it's hard to explain for me why I love Disney so much and why I love the park so much, but it's just so special to me, and it's just so magical. And like I said, it's always changing. There's always something new. I always have a great experience there, and it just makes me feel like a kid, and it makes me like, you know, the happiest place on earth. It seriously is for me. Disney is definitely the happiest place on earth. Sorry, I kind of rushed that last part. My camera battery is dying, so we're gonna make this outro really, really quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more Disney videos from me. I'm going to be going to Disney really, really soon, and I'm gonna have vlogs from my experience there. I'm going to have videos up of building a droid and a lightsaber if that happens, and just a lot of cool content coming from the parks. So definitely subscribe so you guys don't miss out on that. Go and check out my social media. It is linked in the description box, so definitely go and follow me there to stay updated with when videos are going up, to see some pictures from my trip to Disney and keep up with what I'm doing there through my Instagram stories. And yeah, I'm gonna go now so my camera battery doesn't die on me, and I will see you guys next week in another video. Bye, everybody.